that it's a legendary moment.
It's a legendary moment.
Get your prize!
Every patch of grass has the potential to become a skyscraper. All it needs is to be put under construction. We're talking all things real estate today, but before that, click on that subscription button, like. It's been a while since I've seen you guys, hey? Should I say happy 2024? She was like, hey, mate. Okay, maybe happy Valentine's.
Yeah, at least.
Valentine's was like, yeah, not so long ago. At least that's a one. Yeah, anyway, but we are out at the South African Youth and Property Association. Am I right?
That's correct.
Aye. I never ate. Sometimes the abbreviations are dribble me, so I must make sure. No, so I'm with the chairman. We'll see. He's gonna tell us all about what's happening today, because it's a networking event, the inception of South African Youth and Property. What is it about, so that we as young people who are interested in property can get involved, because that's what you see. It's in the name, South African young people in property, and under construction we are all about young people. See, how are you and how are you doing?
No, I'm good. And yourself, man?
I'm good to see you, good to meet you. Yeah, man, I just want to know, we had this event that you guys put together, and you are the chairman of this organization. Yeah. How does this organization start, and why did it start?
Okay, no, thank you very much for having me and also being with us today. I think it's very valuable. And my name is Siyabonga Mshibe. I'm a chairman of the organization you've just called South African Youth in Property Association. And we are an organization that is dedicated in accelerating transformation within the real estate sector. By so saying, we mean that I myself am a professional qualified property practitioner. I've seen how property can change lives. And I mean, what we were doing today, it was just a brief networking session whereby we call everyone who's interested, experts, under one roof, so that we can say, okay, fine, guys, how can we scale up involving young guys in real estate? Because it's actually a lucrative sector whereby you can make millions out of it. All millionaires I know are billionaires, and when I say millionaires, I mean dollar millionaires. I don't know, they invest in real estate. Yeah. They own real estate. With that being said, I think we need to invest resources and time as young as we are in real estate, so that we understand that it's just like any other business nature. The earlier you get into it, you get more results as you grow. So today's event was essentially about bringing young guys in real estate, telling them more about what we do. Because it's one thing to say we want to accelerate transformation, but it's another to narrate how do we plan on doing that. And just today we're actually doing that. Hence you saw a panel of all the guys that are working with SAIPA, the board, executive team, tackling questions from the audience, saying, guys, how can we do it better? Because we firmly believe that also we rise by lifting others first, and also we always leave a room to learn, because we might think we got it all figured out until someone has something much more smarter than we thought we had. And we want to incorporate that, because you never stop learning. So today's event was essentially about helping young guys understand how they can venture into real estate, and and incorporating all our partners to make sure that at least whoever wants to actually either invest, practice, they're at liberty to do so. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. It's all about young people, and I love, now for me, what we exist for is young people, and making sure that they benefit from our platform, and platforms like you, and hearing about words such as transformation. For me, I want you to explain that word. When you say transformation, I want it in a practical manner, because it's a broad word.
True.
How then, step by step, what does transformation mean? And for South African Youth in Property Association, how do you plan to tackle that word? Because we hear it a lot in politics, but I want to hear in property, what do you mean when you say transformation? What does it look like?
I think you ask a very, very important question that I told the audience to see, that transformation means a lot of things to different people. For us as an organization and as youth, transformation is not about removing one race and putting another. Okay. But essentially means that how can everyone play a part in the real estate sector and have an equal share, whereby if you want to practice, want to be a principal, going to the real estate, removing all the barriers and gatekeepers of transformation, because we know that there are gatekeepers, those who want things to be done their own way. We live in a democratic country right now, and as young as we are, we need to be proud of our country and make sure that every generation of young people have its own mission and things that they need to achieve. So I think we will liberate ourselves from the high unemployment rate that we are currently facing as a country. So transformation for us as an organization, it means that it's actually involving literally everyone. Currently, we've got 42,000 registered property practitioners in South Africa. Out of that 42,000, only 12,000 are from the PDI category, which is previously disadvantaged individuals. So you can minus the 42 to 12,000. You get your figures that it's still not well balanced sector, but I believe with all our collective efforts, we are slowly going to a positive image. And hence I said transformation is not about which race are you at. It's all about having everyone. And we've got a huge elephant in the room that no one is prepared to address, which is the huge unemployment rate. Each and every day, everyone wakes out, they go to work, forgetting that there's a huge number of youth that is unemployed, and that causes a lot of challenges in our country. Hence, it's not stabilized. Crime is high, and so many other things that you can address. And if we give young people a sense of responsibility in their own country, then we won't be facing challenges like your crimes. If you check Netherlands, it's the same thing. I think they closed down all their prisons because there's less crime there, and the unemployment rate at Netherlands, I think it equates to only 340,000 people out of the entire population they have. So in just brief summary, transformation, it definitely means that having young people also play a part in the real estate sector and the economy, mainstream economy, not just the small portions of commission. I mean mainstream economy, and making good deals and good living for themselves.
Wow, I love it. So as a young person, I'm watching this, right?
Yeah.
And as I'm watching it, I'm hearing you saying you want me to be part of the economy, you want me to make money, you want all of these things for young people. Yeah. As a young person, how do I then become part of the event that just happened of networking? How do I then come in? Because I don't know, where do I start in terms of property? Can I join you guys? And is there anything, if I don't know, I want to join, I want to do property, but I don't know where to start. How can then South African Youth in Property Association help me?
I think before I answer your question, we must train the mindset and understand that if you aspire to be a millionaire, you must be found where millionaires are at.
Okay.
So if there is a real estate event happening around the space and you're not there, just know that you don't aspire to be a property practitioner, because that's where all property practitioners are at. And that's the mindset first. Before we help you, your mindset needs to be at the right place, and that will also give you a conducive results or long-lasting results in terms of your career-wise. And secondly, we as an organization are trying to pull all the resources, all the information, industry trends under one place, so that when you are young, you want to be in real estate, you know exactly what to do, you know exactly where to start. Right now, all I would advise you to do, join the organization. There's a fee attached to it. I don't want to dwell much on it, but we're not saying we are only representing a margin that only can pay fair. We say, come to us, tell us that you're interested in real estate. We are willing. We are actually good listeners. Hence, we even today, our engagement was more of listening and interacting. So I think the first start would be someone who is interested in real estate must follow us, tell us that they're interested in real estate, then we'll enroll them into all we're not trying to duplicate. We've got a lot of guys that are doing quite well in real estate. Joe Winston Kunene, he owns an agency at a very young age, which is something that is not common in our country. And if you were to check the stats, I'm sure it's shocking in the sense that it's very low. So we are trying to incorporate all the resources, put everyone under one room, like we did today. I think today we had great, phenomenal young leaders or future leaders that are determined to drive the positive change. And one thing I've learned is that change will not come if we wait for some other person. We are the change we seek. So for someone who's looking for to join the real estate sector, let them be in touch with us. On Facebook, we are available as South African Youth in Property Association, Instagram, Saipa_Africa, and other platforms we are available as. If you go to our website, go to Saipa, and just inquire more. So you need to dig and get that information yourself. Then, Tina, we can help where we can.
Wow, that's amazing. You heard the man say start with the mindset. And then before, because I think from my end, I think you've answered a lot of other questions that I had. What are your parting words to the young people in South Africa? Is there any message you have for them? Is something that you want to say to them? Because we have unemployment, we have people who are discouraged, we have people who say the system is rigged, they've just given up. Is there something you'd like to say to the people like that, or just in general, young people in South Africa?
I think we firstly need to be aware of who we are and what we stand for. Because a lot of young people are not aware of what the powers they possess, and with that, it then deprives you the responsibility to play a role in your society. Firstly, you need to get your mindset right. That is the only thing that I would like to. When I'm saying getting the mindset right, I mean that you need to be clear in terms of your goal setting. What do you want to do? How you want to do it? And also ask yourself one important question: why are you here on the earth? It's not a coincidence that we are here. Find a real reason why are you here. Then that will drive you to drive positive change, because then you have some sense of responsibility. Like myself, I am Sia. I know that I have a responsibility to drive transformation. There are too many challenges I come across on a daily basis, but I'm key focus because I have an appointment with the future. It then means that whatever happens, I need to get to my certain destination. And it's also attaching a sense of responsibility, knowing that whatever I need to do, it should not discourage me from achieving my goals. So as young people, we need to get our mindset correctly. I mean, now we're going to elections. We need to be excited that it's elections. And it might be elections that it's young people that vote more and bring change in our country. You understand? And in as much as you can say the system is bad, but if you're not doing anything about it, you are a problem yourself. And we need to adapt a system of being problem solvers, other than it's very easy for people to pinpoint what is wrong, but not everyone is willing to become a problem solver. Hence my definition for a leader today was that we have chosen a way that other people opt to follow. So my message to young people is that be conscious of who you are, and just make sure that we utilize all the opportunities available in this country. There are opportunities for young people. We can even create opportunities ourselves. We are here sitting right next to each other. We've created these opportunities ourselves. So that's power. And if we are able to unlock that, then we can hold each other like a blockchain, and we are going to be able to create something magical.
Wow, guys, I love what you said, Sia. Be people who solve problems. It's easy to point out the wrongs. It's easy to know. It's easy to say this person could be doing it this way, but to do it, it's actually a different thing. But we have reached the end of our interview. Thank you for coming to us, and thank you for affording us this opportunity to speak to you. We look forward to young people coming on and the stories that are going to come out, because you have a person who chose impact. You chose to change people's life in real time. And I can't wait 10 years, 20 years down the line when millions of young people's lives have been changed by this organization. And thank you for choosing impact, I guess.
Thank you, man.
So to the people who are watching, please like, subscribe, and tell everybody to watch Under Construction SA. This has been an amazing episode of Under Construction SA. Until I see you next time, thank you for watching.
It's a legendary moment. It's a legendary moment.